Hello everyone, this is MLP Pixel 727, and ever since I completed the main game of Paper Mario the Origami King, something has baffled me. What truly became of Olivia? Let's unfold this analysis. Before we dive in, first I'll explain the storyline for what is already confirmed. In a nutshell, after King Ali conquers the Mushroom Kingdom, Olivia uses the 1000th brain to make a wish to undo all the origami he's made. The results of this is what I aim to explain in this video. Unfortunately, it's a possibility Olivia ceases to exist, which is not new territory for this series, as seems to have been the fate of Luvbi in Super Paper Mario, aside from her potentially residing in the Pure Heart. Or far better, and far more likely, Olivia will return. Which is very similar to how Kersti and Huey have in previous Paper Mario games, and/or she could become revived by the Spring and Whispering Woods or the Fold of Life. There are other options, such as Olivia reuniting with Bobby or entering lands beyond Game Over. In Super Paper Mario, a character named Luvbi had been the Pure Heart in disguise for quite some time. Close to the end of her story arc, she was turned back to the Pure Heart. Whether or not Luvbi still exists as a Pure Heart or inside the Pure Heart is what is unknown. Similarly, Olivia could now reside in the miniature version of her, seen in the after credits for the 100% completion of the game. This is something I plan to revisit later in this video. In Paper Mario the Origami King, there is a spring in Whispering Woods that can seemingly revive any living being and non-sentient beings as well, such as the stereo thing. Also, the Fold of Life technique seen in the game seems to work similarly to the way the spring does and has a similar glow. You could argue that the same light seen in the Fold of Life and the Spring came out of the paper that King Ali lived in. His game was over, so to speak. While whether or not the same happened to Olivia is not well seen, however, if my thoughts are correct, paper in the Paper Mario series can become refolded back into who or what it was originally. Potential evidence for this includes when Mario is able to fold paper toads back into their original forms, and when Kamek folds Olivia back to her original form after she's undone at the spa. Do you remember those figurines previously mentioned? Another possibility is that the origami craftsman found the paper that Olivia and Ali were once made of and remade them. Similarly to the ending of Color Splash, Princess Peach mentions how brave Olivia was and also includes that she can feel her in spirit. This is similar to how she mentioned that she could tell Huey was watching over them happily at the end of Color Splash. However, it was revealed in after credits of that game, in the 100% completion files, that he was still alive. So, if the same applies here, again, the paper that Olivia inhabited is likely somewhere out in the Paper Mario world for someone to find and for her to become refolded. Finally, according to Super Paper Mario, there is a land that characters can go to after they have game overs called the Overthere. It is likely that both Bobby and Olivia now inhabit this realm. Whether or not the ending of Paper Mario the Origami King is set in stone, or if a dawn of a new era for the origami people began, we as fans can still enjoy the tales and continue to creatively make our own artwork based on this amazing piece. Thank you so much for watching. You can find fully typed analyses on my library website, and/or you can find more theories and analyses on this channel. Have a blessed day.